So today it's already evening. It must be around 8:30 or something like that. And today has been a very strange day. I woke up this morning and I was on my way to hike and my ex-husband called me and told me that war broke out and that I should go back home. I wanted to know what was going on with our boys. All of my boys were here all day. I have four children, so three sons and a daughter. My oldest son is 26 and he lives in the center of the country, but he came up for the weekend. And so he was here, he just left, and then my two younger sons. And and I continued on my hike. I went ahead and went on my hike. And when I got to, I drove down to Naklamud. And when I got there, like a park ranger drove up and he asked me if I was going hiking. And I said, yeah. And I said, I heard something's going on. And he said, yeah, in the north, it is calmer. Everything mostly is going on in the south. And so I had no idea, but I went ahead and went for the hike. And then when I got back, I kind of heard a little bit of news and it was still kind of up in the air and not really knowing what's going on. But something is very eerie. There's something very eerie. There's jets in the sky and it's just sad. It's just sad. It's sad for everybody that's involved in it. It's just, and so in the north, we don't really, in the north, where I live in the Galilee, we kind of live in peace with our neighbors. There are a lot of villages around here, Arab villages, and we have pretty much live in peace, and we go back and forth, and so it's just kind of strange. We do have the Lebanese border and we have the border with Jordan, but we are with peace with Jordan that are here close to us nearby, and Syria. But Syria is on the other side of the Golan Heights, where my daughter lives. But they have their own internal. I think they have like some kind of war going on internally. Um, but it's just like a really eerie, weird feeling. My sister-in-law's kibbutz that she comes from is Be'eri, and it's down by the Gaza Strip. And her parents have been closed up. That's one of the kibbutzim that was taken over. It was one of the first kibbutzim. It was taken over first thing in the morning, and her parents are closed off in um, Mamad. Mamad is like kind of like a bunker. Every house here, every newer house, every house that you do an addition to has to have a room that is a bunker. That means a room that is full cement walls and like a big metal door and a metal window. It has to be like a bomb shelter. And one of her close friends from Berry, she hasn't been able to get a hold of her all day, so she doesn't know what's going on with her, and which that is kind of strange. And they just called up my daughter's boyfriend uh, to go into the reserves. He's 26, she's 25. My oldest son is 26. And they went to high school together. They were together in high school. And so they just called him up. So I just called my daughter to see what's going on with her. And she sounded really upset. She was going to drive him to Netanya where he has to go in. So because they called him up to come immediately. And she sounded very upset. And so we're sending him good wishes and a safe and quick return home um, in our family group. He's in the family group. and of course, their pub is closed. There's really a lot of things were canceled. I went down earlier to the gas station at the intersection, and I talked to the guy there that works there, and he's Arab. See, and I know him because we're always there. See, in the north, there is no issues. There aren't any issues. It's like it's like they're our neighbors. And he said that there's been hardly any traffic coming through there all day long. Um, it's just been kind of quiet. Okay, so my son came back. He wants me to go with him to Tiberias. He thinks it'll be safer for me, but so it sounds like he's going. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this here. It looks like my boys are getting ready to go. Are you going to Tiberias too? Are you also going to, you want me to turn the camera around on you? Okay. Move your shoe. Are you going to Tiberias? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop this and help my boys. He's got a sense of humor on him, that's for sure. Okay.